Hi, this is Suzanne in Ohio. I have a short project share for you today. I've really enjoyed making these things and I wanted to show them to you. They are little booklets that will go in my seashore journals. So I have one that is totally complete, and as you can see, it has a little cluster of embellishments on the outside of it. So let me get this autofocus off and I'll show it. Or maybe I better have the autofocus on. I never know. Oh yeah. So here's the little embellishment. There's a sea snail shell and a sand dollar, some coral, and just some fibers, and a thought provoker word. Alright, so the booklets are made with I used cardstock in most cases or heavy scrapbook paper. And most of them I put through my folder embossers to get a raised image. And then the color all comes from the distress inks. I use Tim Holtz distress inks. I don't have that many of them, but I've learned I can mix colors and end up with almost any shade I want. However, I'm hoping somebody gives me some for Christmas. And there's a few lines of glitter on here just to give the impression of that clamshell. But in real life, it's sparkling and beautiful. So it is a little booklet. I'll open it up. And on the inside cover and the back cover, I used a scrapbook paper that matched or looked kind of seashorey. And then the pages are just coffee dyed papers with ink distress around the edges and just a little hint of smudges. That really makes them look nice. So, wonderful idea. You could use this as a gift idea, and you could even put photos on the inside and the back cover or anything that you wanted to. So I thought they turned out pretty cute. I'll show you some of them. A conch shell type of shape, just some glitter on the surface. There you go. And again, the pages. This was just old text looking scrapbook paper. And then each booklet has just 4 pages, but that gives 8 surfaces. They can use it as a journaling card. I hope they do in the journals that I'm making for seashore theme. Another one. Now this one I printed, or I cut out of a printed paper, scrapbook paper, but this one was plain cardstock, and again I embossed it and then just highlighted the embossing, and again, same thing. This one was a little tricky because you don't have a very big section here for hinges, but I worked it out. I put an extra piece of cardstock in there, and when I glued it on, I hid it underneath the linings. That worked good. Okay, clamshell. And you can see here, I didn't get my embossing folder exactly right, so you do see this little, but it doesn't take away from it. Not really. This is all coffee dyed papers in that one. This one, it doesn't have any embellishing on it, which it will. It will have some glitter, but it was out of a printed paper of flowers. But because the main color was a dusty teal, I thought that would be different. Gives a tiny bit of Victorian seashore look. Line the inside, and there's the pages. And the sea snail shell, that's hard to say. Same thing. Nothing fancy, but this one, another seashell. Let me find where the hinge is. There it is. Some dictionary paper. On the inside is lining, and then these dusty colors. These will look so darling once they have the glitter on them and a little cluster embellishment on the outside. So many things you could do with these. This was coffee stain paper as well, but it was in a pink tone. And I put that in there, and this is a dusty pink on the outside here with vintage photo around the edge. I don't know if you can tell from the video. And another seashell. Sea snail shell. Blah, blah. Okay, there you have it. I'll show you the embellished one more time. And I have another video that tells you how I do these little cluster embellishments. If you'd like to know more about that, I did make all the pieces and parts myself. This and this and this, and print it out. And the fibers in here are just a little combination of shiny fabrics, tulle, netting, couple little beads, and some eyelash yarn. Alright, thanks for watching. I always enjoy watching your videos. I learn so much, and I hope you've enjoyed this and it might inspire you to make something of your own. So thanks for watching. Look for me again on YouTube.